You know who else is playing some great football? And I don't understand it. I can't tell you how, but Josh Dobbs. Salute to you, my man. Josh Dobbs started the year in Cleveland, bounced around to Arizona, was traded to Minnesota. This is a guy who's been a journeyman out of the University of Tennessee. He's had 2 stints with the Steelers. He's been with the Titans. He's been with the Jaguars. I mean, he's been all over the National Football League. And he's come in and he's won 2 games for the Minnesota Vikings, who, by the way, are one of the hottest football teams in the league. 5-game winning streak by the Minnesota Vikings. That's with Kirk Cousins and without Kirk Cousins. And Josh Dobbs just keeps coming in with the level of professionalism. You don't know how hard it is to be a quarterback and to come in a system that you have no idea about. To come into a place where you don't know they showed during the game that when Josh Dobbs got off the elevator at the stadium, they had to have a security guard show him to the locker room. That's how new he is to Minnesota. A security guard had to walk Dobbs from dropping his car off into the stadium to show him just where the locker room is, because that's how new he is to the organization. He didn't know where the locker room was at. I doubt that he still figured out everyone's name. He might know all the offensive guys, but I promise you there's some guy on defense, he'd be like, number 47, right? Number 40, I don't know your name. 36, I know you number 30. What's your name? Keith. Keith, yes, I got you. I'm going to remember that. Keith, number 37, I got you. But he goes out and engineers another victory. Space engineer, what is it? Space dynamic, I don't know what he is. He's NASA. Smart kid. But I think what you've seen Josh Dobbs do in his time in Arizona, I know they only won 1 game against the Cowboys, but even in Arizona, he made them competitive every week. Comes to Minnesota, helps them continue their 5-game winning streak. He may have found a home in Minnesota. If I'm a coach in Minnesota, because you don't even know what you're going to do next year with quarterback, I signed Josh Dobbs to a deal, 2-year, $15 million deal, $10 million deal, somewhere along those lines, where I say, I'm gonna lock you up for a little while. I'm not going to let you, because you never know you need a backup quarterback until you need a backup quarterback. That's when you know. Because nobody plans not to have their starter. No one plans for that. There's no real plan for that. Like you can talk about it, but there's no real plan where when the most recognizable and the most important guy in your franchise goes down. I think Josh Dobbs have made himself some money. And there might not be maybe kicker or punter, but it's too much pressure. It's too much pressure to be a kicker, but punter, maybe a punter, than a backup quarterback job. I can go and play 20 years. One of my favorite NFL players of all time, Chase Daniels. Chase made about $40 million. I think Chase took 15 snaps. Backup quarterback, man, you hold that clipboard. That's important. It's an important role. You can make a lot of money, play for a long time, buy a lot of houses, get your teeth fixed. That's another thing. Sorry to go back to this. But the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, it's the best insurance. The best insurance. I mean, you get top of the line insurance. No, you walk into any dentist, any DDS in the country with your NFL, NBA insurance card. Bro, no one's saying we don't take that. No one's saying that. No one. I don't know. I'm just saying, man. Get your teeth fixed. Shout out to Josh Dobbs. His teeth look good. His teeth look like his game. Pretty good. So,